Okay, so today I'm going to do one last candling to take out the ones that were not developing, and then I'll leave the rest in there to continue incubating. And I'm taking out the turner today so they will stop rotating because they are in their final development, and next week is hatch week. Yay! Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Okay, so we see that one still pretty lit up. Okay, so it doesn't look like that one is going to be any good. Okay, see how this one's completely dark? Right here at the bottom, that's where it'll actually pip through and start coming out. So that one looks good. Whenever they do that, you can kind of draw where they should pip through, and it kind of helps you know how to place them. So that's what I'm doing right now. Oh man, lots of veins. I don't know if you guys can see all that, but it's definitely looking good in there. So I'm drawing that line across so that we know, like I said, where it's going to be kind of pipping through. So this one looked like it had started to develop, but then at some point stopped. So that one also doesn't look good. Okay, so this one, it looks lit up kind of on the camera, but it looks like the rest of it looks good actually overall. So I'm going to draw around it to where it's most lit up. And that again helps us know where the pip's going to go through, and it helps us kind of place it. Another good one. Again, I'm going to draw our mark. And like I said, it's just kind of nice for us to be able to see where they're going to pip through. Instead of having to kind of look all the way around it, we can focus in on that area. Super bright. No development. I got 3 more to check. Ooh, super dark, except for that area that's lit up. It's another good one. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can so that we are able to see, but also lit up big time. So did not develop. A possibility. I think it's a possibility, but I don't know if I'm super hopeful for this one. Sometimes they develop early and then something just happens. This one I can't quite tell. Looks like it's possible. So we have a total of 5 eggs that are going to stay in. And we're going to cross our fingers for them. Walk down mode. Nobody's opening this thing up to look anymore. Okay, so we had 5 eggs that stayed. I'll show you again the ones that we took out. So completely lit up. This side is a little darker, but clearly not a fully developed chick. Another one, again, super lit up, not a fully developed chick. This one, it had started to develop. So this was one probably early on that we thought might make it. But something along in the process just didn't go for it. Yeah, there you go. There's that dark spot. Something just happened. And that's just like in nature. Sometimes things happen. It just wasn't meant to be. And then this one, also super lit up. Doesn't look like it really developed much at all. So, all right. Well, we are hopeful for our 5. And next week will be Hatch Week, where we will be trying to live stream either through YouTube or doing a Google Meet and live streaming that way. So cross our fingers for our chicks and have a great weekend. So I often have kids tell me they want to see what the inside looks like whenever they have stopped developing. So I thought I'd go ahead and show you that as well. So the first one we're going to look at was super lit up, which means that it may have not been fertilized, or it just stopped early on. So when I open this up, there's literally no development in this at all. Okay, so most likely it maybe was just not a fertilized egg for whatever reason. So that's what one of those on the inside looked like. It doesn't stink or anything like that. That's the next question kids ask. Another one of our eggs. I know you guys can't really see it there, but let's go ahead and open it up. These green shells are actually a little bit harder than the other ones, which is kind of interesting. So this one, when I opened it, it was one that we had thought early didn't look like it was developing. I'm not sure if you're able to see it, but there's this little red dot kind of right in this area. This one maybe had started developing maybe after the day 2 or so, but then it had stopped. And I do have to say, like, the smell is not like a rotten egg, but it's just an eggy smell. Okay, so this is our last one. It's the one that looked like it had developed a little bit. I know we can't really see when it's, but then at some point had stopped. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. One of the things I noticed about the shell is it was lit up. It looked like it had some imperfections in the shell. And sometimes that makes it more challenging. Yeah, so this one had started to develop, but then at some point just stopped. And that one does smell a little bit more. So you can just see that there was some development. Like I said, at some point it just stopped. And we don't know why those things happen. It just does. And it's just kind of nature's way of taking care of things. So anyways, right now we've got 5 that look good in there. So we'll just keep going. Hey.